Well, I thank you, Mr. Chairman Neguse, as well as Chairman Grijalva, for holding this very important hearing on my bill, the Wildland Firefighter Fair Pay Act, and also to your work on the larger issue of the firefighter workforce reforms. We all know that wildfires are consuming an ever larger part of our country, and increasingly more of the nation is in high-risk fire zones. The wildfire season is now nearly year-long in duration. It's worth noting that 2020 was the most active wildfire year on record, with 10.3 million acres burned, exceeding the 2000 to 2010 average by 51%. And this year's wildfire season is going to be similarly destructive. Obviously, we've had a pandemic, and the resources to fight fires have been drained partly by COVID, but also the extended wildfires that have really pushed our emergency response personnel past their limits. In California, most of the fires burning on federal land are on federal land, and the overtime pay cap for federal wildland firefighters is a significant hurdle in attracting and retraining our most experienced firefighters. Lifting the cap is one of the many steps we need to take to guarantee fair pay for responders for their hard work and service for our communities, and to build the kind of federal firefighting workforce that we need to meet the new challenges that we face. As you've mentioned, Chairman Neguse, we did include the waiver for the 2021 calendar year. I want to recognize the leadership that you exhibited to get this done, along with this hardworking committee, but also Representative Josh Harder of California, who played a key role in making that happen. However, as we know, that's important, but not enough. We know that the problem is not going to disappear next year or in subsequent years. We need to create an enduring fix for this, and my bill will help do that. The Department of Interior and Agriculture have told us that as many as 500 positions could have hit the statutory pay gaps in this calendar year, but for the action that we took. And unless we create a fix, impacted individuals will either not be able to respond to the wildfires that we need them to fight, or we'll be asking them to work without pay. It's absolutely not responsible. This bill also directs the Department of Interior and Agriculture to submit a report on the resources, policies, personnel, and structural changes and any other investments they think prudent to support an expanded year-round firefighting workforce. It's the first step, actually, in a paradigm shift in forest management to create longer-term solutions for our firefighters in our communities. Now, I look forward to hearing from the witnesses on the panel about the needs for our wildland firefighters to inform this legislation, and to engaging further with the administration on reforms to ensure that federal employees either supporting or serving as wildland firefighters are appropriately recognized and compensated. And once again, Mr. Chairman, I want to thank you and Chairman Grijalva for your terrific leadership, as well as the members of the California delegation who have really stepped forward to support a variety of efforts in the fight against wildfires in our state and around the country. And with that, with gratitude, I yield back to you, Chairman Neguse.